It's a really famous one here. This is the fertility symbol. You used to climb it if you wanted to get pregnant. I think this works. This is the Jakarta low emission zone, which is the old city basically. And it's not allowed for any through traffic, motorized through traffic. And it's now basically pedestrian zone. I was here a month ago, and then I forgot to test my sound. Of course, that went wrong, no sound. So we're going to walk to the canals here and see if it's really that quiet. For now it is not really. Motorcycles here. It's just past 2 in the afternoon, so it's still quite hot. But we'll find some shadow here and there and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if the wind is stopped, but we'll see. Buses are allowed, city buses run here. And anything else shouldn't be here, which quite well works because there's not much traffic. Normally you can't walk here. Just over a month ago the old city was still closed. I see the gates are open today, so that makes this walk slightly more attractive, as we can do a full loop. Going to do the street first, and then we're walking back through the old city if it's possible. Maybe the square is closed. I was in the way once, so we'll see. Those motorcycles are definitely not local traffic. But that's 1%. Yes, the old city is open, so that's nice. We are going to take the left first. Oh, I should cross here. It's still too hot to walk in the sun. This is the old building of the Bank. Then became the Bank of Indonesia, National Bank. And it's now a museum building, this one. It houses the Monetary Museum. In doubt now whether this is the Mandiri Museum or the National Bank Museum. Either one of them. Yes, without traffic it's pretty quiet here. Better to walk around. Ah, yes. The market stalls that were in this street probably have found their way back to the old city square. So we're going to cross the river first, canal, and then loop back and then enter the city square to see if it's changed. This all used to be a very crowded street. You might know, people might know that came here before. The pedestrianized area only was the old city square. This has now changed. Where we walk is officially pedestrianized. motorcycles. That's the canal with all the renovated Dutch buildings. Big improvement here. Lovely to see, especially when the sun is slowly less bright. This is Toko Merah, famous building from the Dutch colonial time, built in 1730 by the Governor General von Imhoff. That means this building is 10 years from being 3 centuries old. It's still here. Oh, I can't enter here. Okay. Officially you can't. Let's try it from here. Old canals, some tourist stuff here, but never used, never been open to public. Let's continue this trip from shadow to shadow because it's quite hot still. It's another building that's being renovated. Don't know the status of that one. Work is being done, that's for sure. And there you go, that's the old city. Square, we can enter from there, I think. I'll try. So we're crossing the canal again. From here you can pretty well see that what the Dutch intended here 3 centuries ago. Still intact. One of the side entrances is closed. I think we can enter there. I think we can walk in here. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Screening. Oh yeah, we can just walk here. Sore, bisa keluar di sana lagi ya? Oke, makasih. Okay. So we can exit on the other side. He's confirmed it. No rapid test needed, fortunately. I think, except that it's really quiet, it's back open again. I don't see the food stalls, so I think they have kicked them out again. This is the city square, the old colonial city square, with the former palace across it. And that's the old city house, city council. And over there is the Wayang Museum, which is another colonial building. I'm trying to catch some shadow because it's really hot here. This is something left behind from the colonial time, of course. They don't really use cannons here anymore now. This cannon is originally built in Malacca for the Portuguese. Apparently it was stolen by the VOC and brought here. The fun thing is, I went to Penang. There's an old English fortress, and they have cannons there, stolen from the VOC. So let's call it a deal. And you see why it's a really famous one here. This is the fertility symbol. You used to climb it if you wanted to get pregnant. Can't climb it anymore. This is the only one in the world I know of. Alright, behind me is a piece of the former tram rail. Just to run here. There you go. Can't really see it, but it was here, trust me. There you go. It's extremely quiet. Still in the limited lockdowns and stuff, so yeah. I don't think most people know it's even reopened, so. Since it's so quiet, I want to have a drink here, I guess. Food. So officially it's fasting month. I think we can have a drink or something inside. Let's have a look. Sorry. Ya? Udah buka belum ya?
Udah buka.
Di dalam ya?
Iya.
This entire building used to be the post office. Now it's a restaurant, post office, a lot of empty space, and a closed KFC with nice big doors and very high ceilings. That's how you keep it cool. So let's head outside. Let's go over there and slowly walk back to the train station. You can actually walk across there. I have to talk a lot because I must play music that will give me a copyright strike. So just across the square here. Renovations going on outside and inside as well. I think the museum is still closed though. This is the Wayang Museum. Wayang are those puppets on sticks. Traditional Japanese or traditional Indonesian. I'll show you. Puppets like these. And of course they have a museum of it. But they are closed. And some people walking. This used to be the food street. It's empty now. Normally this street is filled with artists, people selling food, snacks, renting bicycles. Now it's just a handful of people hanging around, making pictures. Temporary isolation room. I don't have to go in there, I think. And now we have to go into the heat. Not going to walk next to the building, it's extremely hot. That bank, the museum from the start of the video, this is the Indonesian Bank Indonesia Museum, which is the former Javase Bank. Now this is a Mandiri Bank building, still in use. That looks pretty neat. This concludes this short trip through and around the old city center, which has reopened but is still extremely quiet. But hopefully, once the pandemic settles down, it will become something better than it used to be before the main roads were closed. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.